All right, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to our webinar. We prepared something really interesting for you, I think. So this webinar will be a little bit different since we want to make actually a live demonstration. So this is the main target. That's what we announced in our invitation there. And yeah, hopefully that's what we prepare for you. It's interesting and usable also for you. So most of you know me, most of you I know, so but others not. My name is Andre and I'm responsible for the controls business here at Yaskawa. And I have here with me also Costa. Please introduce yourself.
Yes, hello and welcome everybody. I hope you are all fine in this session and I'm very happy to see you all in this webinar. And I'm looking forward to show you this unique, this extraordinary webinar, because this is not only a webinar in theory. We have here a live demonstration. Maybe you know what we said in the theory, how easy we exchange Siemens. And this, what we explained in the past, we will show you now in this live demonstration. How easy, smart, flexible, uncomplicated, in only 3 steps, you could exchange a Siemens PLC and I/Os with our Yaskawa 300S Plus. And before we start, I introduce myself. My full name is Monastirlis Konstantinos. Please call me Costa. For those that didn't know me, my position at Yaskawa is a technical competence manager and channel partner manager for several countries. Okay, and now I hand over to Andre. Then
thank you.
Start.
Thank you, Costa. We want to show you in this webinar how it works. So these 3 aspects, so how will be a program transferred to from a Siemens PLC to a Yaskawa PLC, so how we exchange hardwares there as well. So we will show you how we put hardware of Yaskawa in the Siemens PLC and also other minor differences, but which are important as well in the installation of the right control systems.
Exactly. And also, Andre, our slogan for this webinar is never change a running system. And this is the reason and our intention to show you it in only 3 steps, how easy it works without any doubt to change your equipment.
So, of course, I will suggest let's start.
We start about this. Yeah. Okay, now you see the application. And as you see the application, the first row is the Siemens PLCs. And the second row is our Yaskawa 300S Plus and 1 digital input and 1 digital output. And now we are connected to the Siemens PLC, as you see here. And we have also created under laboratory conditions a demo project. And in this demo project you will see a performance 19 milliseconds from the Siemens PLC with these I/Os.
So hopefully you can see that also in your screen. We saw between 16, 17, 19 milliseconds. So this is the cycle time that we have of the Siemens PLC. So keep that in mind, 19 milliseconds.
Yes, I will also.
So now what you see here is the capacity. Yeah, is it the, especially let's take a look on the work memory. So we see there just only less than 1% is used. So very simple program. So the total work memory there, so which is free now, it's 392. So in the middle, 392,884. So this is the available memory which is free now after this project is downloaded there.
The first step is to export the project from this Siemens PLC in your software, into your portal. How we do it, I show you right now.
So for this demonstration, we are using TIA Portal. So the peculiarity, the specific point is that the System 300 from Yaskawa, it's programmable, it's configurable, the diagnostic, everything is done with TIA Portal or with Simatic Manager. So we can use both tools.
Now the first step is to export the project. I need now to create a new project in TIA Portal. The project name is Yaskawa CPU, for instance. So we create now this project, and you see here on the top this empty project. Then we have an online connection to the Siemens PLC to remark the Yaskawa CPU. Go then to online, and you find here in the middle of this task, upload device as a new station. There automatically appears a new window. We are now connected via Ethernet, and now they search again in the network, and they find immediately the PLC under the IP address 10.00.45. That's our PLC, the Siemens, and we confirm it with upload.
So what was done now, just getting online on the CPU, on the Siemens CPU we have there, just getting online with your programming unit, just to catch the project, to download the project in your programming unit, because our target is to get this project and to transfer it to the Yaskawa PLC.
Perfect. Now, this was the first step. Now we go directly to the second step, to plug out from the Siemens IOs to our Yaskawa. This I will show you also. This takes also a few seconds.
So maybe power off.
Yeah. So first we need to power off.
So, and that's what Costa will do now. Once again the demonstration about our compatibility of the connectors, of the wiring. So that's why we say we are function and pin compatible in our IOs. Please keep that in mind. Function and pin compatible. But because we don't need to make any rewiring, we don't need to make any changes there, so we only need to plug out the connectors which are in the correspond cards there, and then to bring this connector, or let's say to exchange the cards then accordingly. So this is what we do now. So we take the connectors from the Siemens CPU in this case, and we are plugging the connectors in our PLC, which have the same configuration. So the CPU you see in the top here, the Siemens one you may see here in your screen. So it's a CPU, it's a 315 2PN, which is comparable also with the 315 2PN from Yaskawa. On the modules you see on the right side, these are one time a digital input module and one time a digital output module. We at Yaskawa, we have the same modules also there, which are the option to the Siemens modules accordingly. So that's what you see in the top. It's similar to that what you see now also in the bottom, because we are just transferring the same project. So that's why we want to have the same hardware configuration. We selected a correspond CPU and we selected the correspond IOs. By the way, we can provide you a cross-reference list where you can find that all this data. So you will find there at this cross-reference list which are the Siemens CPUs. We offer an option there on Yaskawa, which are the IO modules. We offer an option there on Yaskawa. So Costa, you have now the connectors already in the Yaskawa PLC.
Exactly. This was our second step.
Second step, the wiring.
The wiring, and last but not least, our third step, to switch on our power supply. Then to import our TIA Portal project in the Yaskawa PLC. That I will show you again. We have here in our Yaskawa PLC. So then you see here I need also the connection. I have here my interface connection. And plug in my interface to the Yaskawa clips. Okay, now I have my connection. Okay, perfect. You see also the two LEDs, the L8S. Okay, now I transfer my TIA Portal project in the PLC. Okay, how we do it? Very easy. Left side is our project tree. To say right mouse click. First of all, it's not wrong to always to compile, so that you are also confident to say, okay, we have 0 errors and 0 warnings in this case. You see here the compiling function and also the status, error 0, warning 0, perfect. Go again back to my project tree, right mouse click, and to download the hardware and software in my Yaskawa PLC. Okay, this appears on Windows. Then we say here load. Zack. This takes a few seconds, and now you see also the LED. The SD LED is flashing faster as normal. Now static. Okay, this means we have now transfer from our tier portal, our PG, to our Yaskawa PLC in this case. So I switch on my PLC, and you see automatically our light chain is working, and also our takt marker also is flashing all the bytes in this case. And
yeah, so that you successfully transferred the project you had on the Siemens CPU, you successfully transferred this project to the Yaskawa CPU without any modifications, without any changes also on the code, in this case even no changes also on the hardware configuration, nothing was needed there. But what we can now show as well the capacity and the performance, because we wanted to compare that.
Perfect, exactly. Yeah. Now I go online.
So let's go online on the CPU itself. Yes. Now we are at the Yaskawa CPU, yes, and let's compare the performance and the capacity we had there with the same project. So the project we had before, that's what we are comparing here again.
So cycle time, and you see 5 milliseconds.
So hopefully you can see that on your screen.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's 5 milliseconds for the same project we had there. You might remember, so we had 19 milliseconds there, or 18 or 16, just depending on the run. So that means these are factors 3, more or less, higher performance. So I'm not talking about 30%, I'm talking about factors that we have there. So I think this is very significant. So, and to having a good performance, in some cases the performance could be enough, but to have a performance also as a reserve could be also good for improving the productivity, for improving the output of a machine. For example, when I'm making a modernization or something like that. So then please keep in mind performance, and we proved that here, that performance, you can significantly increase the performance of your control system using the corresponding Yaskawa.
Okay. So the capacity?
So performance, we see we are actually very, very good in comparison there. And now we see the capacity. Do you might remember which we had before? It's 392.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and now we are showing here once again the work memory. We see that here in the middle. It's 524. So it means roughly then more than 50% more capacity. What this means for you, what this means for the application, so you will have here also more comfort also for your programming, you will have more space to use this capacity for the functions that you could need there, even to data logging, for example, if you would like. What about to showing then the cards itself? Now we have here on the top, we have a Siemens CPU with the Siemens cards. And we say that we can put also Yaskawa cards with the Siemens CPU. This is one thing that we want to demonstrate there. Okay?
The first thing is we need to switch off our power supply. So switch off, then we need to unplug.
So what we want to demonstrate now, let me explain you a little bit as long as Costa is doing that here. And showing, hopefully you can see that also on your screens. So we will take once again also the connectors there, but in spite of that, we will put one of the Yaskawa cards together with the Siemens CPU, because we are telling and we are showing here about the compatibility of the I/O cards itself to the Siemens cards. And by the way, this works also in the other way around. So you can put also your Siemens card in the Yaskawa rack. You only will need to pay a little bit more, of course. So that's why we will suggest to use the Yaskawa card. So, and that, by the way, that you see here the connector, Norman, that it was mentioned, this is the same connector. So we use the same, yeah. Okay, and let's put the card there. So we have the Yaskawa now card together with the Siemens CPU. So we need to fix that. Yeah, this is by screw. So this have to be fixed. This is industrial against vibration. This is the best way to save the vibration. And here, Costa, you are still having the program inside?
Yes.
Yes, the program is there, so we don't need to download the program. So hopefully, if everything works fine, then we will now see the LEDs also switching there in the program there. So we need to fix the, also there, once again, you see here also live, there is no rewiring, no changes in the wires itself. The only thing what we change is just we put a Yaskawa I/O card together with the Siemens CPU. So now we power on.
Yes, we
We are
on our power supply at the moment, and you see the Siemens PLC is reboot. In this case, this take a few seconds. After that, I check my switch. Now it's stopped. I bring it to run, and you see, without any change, automatically, immediately, it works with our Yaskawa digital output.
We have here the digital output is the one you change it there.
Yeah.
So that what you have on the bottom is also the digital. If we will put both, will works as well. Okay, but this is one of the targets we had also with the demonstration webinar to show you how the I/O cards are working without any modification.
Summary, what we have shown you right now. Here the performance, as also Andre Wright mentioned, 3 times faster than our memory capacity. Here we are roughly 50% more working memory. Here you find also the comparison, what we also show you in this case. Then last but not least, we have also some advantages for your concrete benefits.
Okay, so in case there is another further questions that you have to ask to the system or to Yaskawa, whatever, please don't hesitate to share that also with us, and we will be more than pleased then to support you, because it's our job and that's what we love. We are here to support you.
Again, before we close our session, I will also remember for the task force, the email address. This is 300s+@yaskawa.eu. Please challenge us. Please send us your requests, your project, everything what you have for the 300s. We are here for you to support you in any case. We have also our landing page, the 300s+. Here I have written www.300s+.eu. There you find everything in one web page. Also success stories. You find the manuals, technical data, also the USBs and everything there. So, on behalf of Yaskawa and the Task Force 300, have to say thank you very much for your participation. It was a pleasure to show you it. I hope you have enjoyed it, and next time we will also share it on this landing page, that you have again the possibility to check how easy it works. Maybe you can put also in your country and to forward to push it.
So thank you also from my side. So thank you everybody. See you next time. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, we will
Thank
share
you.
the
Bye.
PowerPoint. We will share. Thank you. Bye bye.
The
Bye.
PowerPoint.
Yeah.